Hello, welcome. Tonight we're going to play. Hold up. Oh, I miswrote that. Okay. Engineering Marvels from Hell. That's the title. And like you're seeing here, it's a game made by Doma. So let's start. Featuring Bujinsky and Lemonades. We already know Lemonades. Alright. We always dash as usual. Hi Draco. How you doing? The Iron Maiden. The Judas Cradle. Cool game. Hi Simorto. Hi Big B. How you guys doing? I just hydrated, thank you. And yes, time for torture today. The Breaking Wheel. The Rack. Doing good too, thank you. Dominic Spencer. Humans excel at finding new, malevolent ways of inflicting pain and suffering upon others. Nice rack. Go away. Hundreds of torturing methods have been documented throughout history. But where did they come from? Schools, in their respective regions, each of those being branches of one hellish institute. Hi Cassie, hope you're doing good too. Excellently hidden from everyone, known in many languages as School of Art and Pain, the SAP, where both are sides of the same coin. Oh, looks good. Harry, well, we're finally here. After all these years. It certainly wasn't easy at all those difficult tests we had to take. Eldari score? What's an Eldari score? Hey, that was nothing compared to what we're going to go through. We are spending a whole decade here, minimum. You need to be a doctor and an engineer to be able to work in this field. Eldari is space hell from the future. And what do they do? I suppose I explained all the mathematics and biology tests we had. As well as the IQ tests. And those psychological evaluations. It was a lot of work, but I'm excited nonetheless. And optimistic. Like we are destined for great things. Don't get too optimistic, we still have no idea what lies ahead. Always the gloomy one. Why am I not surprised? If I'm just a practical person, you know. Too practical sometimes. We're going to be fine, trust me. I believe you. But are they going to be fine? Hold up, I missed something here in the chat. Not gonna lie, I only intended to sub for 1 month, but I forgot. Well, enjoy the money, I guess. Oh, wow, thank you. Thank you so much, Waldo. I really appreciate it. As for Draco, 40 stream straight, what the fuck? That's a lot. After having achieved peak, they went down to art and decided to add torture to art. I guess. 10 years later, I'm in the space elf. Oh, well, I mean, this is probably the same thing here. Osvaldo, this is your last year here. Okay, last year. This has been a long ride, an interesting ride. But like all rides, it has its end. A little dramatic, don't you think? Shh. This class is one of the best ones I've taught throughout the years. I did it as a thanks for helping me refine the name of a game I forgot. Oh, really? I should have enough money, no. Enough spending money left for this month that shouldn't be an issue. And I do enjoy it here, so I don't really care. Thank you so much. Again, I really appreciate it. This class is one of the... Yeah, you read that? I have met some really promising minds in here. I have high hopes of you. We are the next generation of torturers, if that's a word. However, you have one final obstacle. I wonder if we're going to have to test the devices? Oh god. But then we would die? Or maybe we don't test them... Oh, we test them on someone else? Oh my god. One that is crucial to you passing this school. Your graduation project. Oh, we have to design one that's going to be a new one? I don't know. A new classic one? You are to apply what you've been learning those past 10 years to create your own torture device. One that encapsulates the essence of what this school stands for, of what your presence here stands for, how pain and art are two sides of the same coin. Yeah, this definitely was made by artists. You are to divide yourself to groups of 4 or 5 people. And you are to do your own research, your own work, your own troubleshooting. Everything needed to create a torture device, one that creates the perfect balance between pain and art. That device will be your canvas. Create one that can be used to its full extent without killing the victim. And at the same time... Oh, without killing the victim, okay. Wait, what happens if we kill them accidentally? And at the same time turns them into an art piece? Ew! I love this game already, it's so gross. And divide someone else into 4 or 5 group projects. That's the real horror game here. True! Take this seriously, I beg you. I'm sure we're going to be the one to do everything and all the others will slack off. Like always in group projects. Incredibly seriously. Hold up. Tu veux que j'éteigne les lumières?
Ouais, parce que moi, vous avez écouté.
J'arrive, je descends. Hold up, my grandpa needs me. I'll be back in a few minutes. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about this. What did I miss? She's staring into our son. The bear has escaped containment. Sorry, I'm back. I can hear my echo. No, you don't. I have to clip it. I don't know how I can do it. Only have to. I think I can do while I'm streaming, but I've never clipped, so I'm not sure. I think last time Cassie did a clip, she did it while I was streaming and shared it in the chat. Sorry, I'm still taking my breath. Alright. My grandpa is fine now. Sorry about this. Because those of you who fail... Hi, Carrot. Will suffer a horrendous fate. I need to save again, but... I know it's the double save when you're not sure. Well, that seemed really important. If you fail, you get to experience next year's exam. Oh no. So we are a group of 4. Amazing. Oh, here's the art. It's luminous. You remember the game Cabin Fever? They were the artists. Hi Digilens. How are you doing? That's putting it too lightly. This is what we've been getting prepared for all those years. Crossover, yeah! It's what I've been fearing all those years. The graduation project. It's too stressful, and that without the horrendous fate Mr. Charles warned us about. I'm awesome, so nice. I hope you're well. Yeah, I'm well too, thank you. Does anybody know what this horrendous fate even is? Maybe just a bad grade? A slap on the wrist? No, you're going to the torture device. Nobody knows. The ones who pass are forced to swear an oath to not reveal what happened to those who fail. Oh my god! Well, ain't that just great? The suspense is killing me. Yeah, something else is gonna kill you, Dale. Yeah, Brian. It won't be just the suspense that kills you if you keep being concerned like that. Oh, please, what do you think they're going to do? Put us up against a firing squad? Brian has a point. That sounds dangerous. We're in a school that literally teaches you how to make people suffer for as long as possible in an artistic way. Who knows what they might do? Yeah, you're going to become a painting, of course. An art piece. There is also the very important fact that there is only one winning team out of how many? And judging by how many there are in class, there will be 4 teams. Oh jeez, that's a lot of dead people. We are a team, of course, right? Absolutely. Of course. Sure. Good to know. Do you guys think we need a 5th one? I don't think so. Adding a 5th person might complicate things because we wouldn't be able to communicate well. Hunger Games, yeah, something like that. We've been here for a decade. We should probably have added a 5th person to our group. I never really liked the rest, to be honest. They all seem so snobbish. You have a point. So it's settled then. The 4 of us are a group. I'll have to go to the dean's office to register. Yeah. Wait, so 10 years of classes and a 75% guaranteed fail rate. Yeah! Maybe that's the real torture? We should start looking for an idea. as soon as possible. We need one to register anyway. We need it that early, dear. Alright then. Next week we have a meeting in the cafeteria. We need ideas, people. You're right, we need ideas. Several ones. I wonder why it's only Harry who has a sprite. Don't let this distract you from the fact there's a clip of you staring into our stores. I wasn't here. I'm sorry. My soul left my body for a bit to help my grandpa. Harry Potter? Yes, that one. Yeah, maybe not. And then we can choose the one that offers the best balance between pain and art. Indeed. I hope there's not going to be a multiple choice and a choice that I can fail if I choose the wrong device. Harry Potter if it was good. So, a week has passed. What you got? I go first. How about a device that crushes the victim? Yeah, but then they wouldn't be alive. They get chained to the ground, and the device slowly lowers a hydraulic press on there. Eeeh. I'm sure you know what that is. You must have seen those videos where they use that device to crush 10 canes at the same time or something. A similar hydraulic press but bigger, capable of crushing a person. So what do you think? It's a decent idea, but it feels too simple. Not really a piece of art, you know. It lacks imagination. That has also been done before a lot. In different forms, like in India, where they would crush and maim a person using an elephant. Oh jeez. Not exactly an efficient way to crush the person as a whole, but close enough. It was also done by John Kramer, but it was two walls that would close in on the target. Oh, I know that one. Just one of the many projects by him. Too fast to be a torture device, though. Yeah, that's a killing device. How about if the device crushes the limbs first, limb by limb to prolong the process? We can make it more methodical than just letting an animal that weighs 4 tons do its thing randomly. We can allow the torturer to choose how fast the press goes, which limb to target first, etc. But that way, what's the difference between this and a normal hydraulic press? We can make it shaped like a human by making its base consist of 5 parts instead of 1 huge part. We can crush what we want at will. The 5 parts would stand for the arms, the legs, and the rest of the body. Oh, it sounds like they're going with it actually. How about that? That's a lot better. Now it's just another one of those. No, it's not just another one of those hydraulic presses. But it could use more work toward the art part of the equation. I suppose so. I'll see if I can improve it. If I can't, I'll think of something else. Sounds like a plan. Would you like to take a shot, Dale? Sure. Do you know those big supermarkets? Those that are the size of at least 8 grocery stores or something. They always have those big refrigerated oh shit, how do you say that? Ales? For meat, anyway. Big fridges. For meat, cheese, fish, stuff like that. When you go to the cheese stand and order, say, a pound of cheddar cheese, what happens? Aisles? But not in English. Aisles? I don't know. Aisles. Okay. Okay, thank you. Aisles. So it's like ice. Aisles. Okay. You get your cheese? Yes, but before that, what does the guy at the stand do? He picks up a wheel of cheese, or whatever its shape is, and cuts slices of it using a deli slicer. A what? A deli slicer also known as a meat slicer. Hang on. There, I sent a picture to the group. That was fast. Did you have it ready? Possibly. Oh, that. Oh, that. Yep, that. How about a device that straps the victim on top of a platform that moves to the front with a meat slicer at the end? Oh my god. It starts with their feet, slowly slicing them, so that's the pain part. The art part? Each slice goes into some sort of really thin glass box like the sliced bodies in those freaky exhibits in some museums. I kinda like that one. I mean, it's awful, it's the worst so far, but... Someone save it, Jesus Christ, immortal. You end up with a similar exhibit, but this time it's done to a living person that writes in agony for a long while instead of a boring, non-moving dead body. But that's horrible! You know what, it makes me think of a clip from South Park. I don't know if I can show it. Oh man, why do I keep referencing South Park every time? Yeah, I'm not going to find it, never mind. It was a guy, a teacher of them, who wanted to end his life, and he used a slicer, but like, at first he rolled, oh wait, that person again. Damn. Yeah, anyway, that person, laid down on a thing that was going to slice them at the end, but it was a guy and he was going feet first, but then he thought, oh no, that's going to hit my penis first, I don't want that, so he rolled around it and he went for the head first. Well, he nearly didn't kill himself, but anyway. How about that? Okay, that's gnarly as hell, but it's yeah, it is gnarly. Familiar? Oh no. Give me a moment to remember. When did you come up with that? While buying cheese at the supermarket? Actually, no. The idea came to me while I was trying to sleep. Heh, those pre-sleep thoughts are something else. Araki. This is the JoJo reference. I heard there was a JoJo reference in the game. He did that? I beg your pardon? Hirohiko Araki, a Japanese author. He created a very similar method, but instead of a meat slicer, a person uses a very sharp knife to do the same thing. When? Which part? Slice a person all the way from the bottom and put the slices in glass slides. I don't remember that. That sounds inconceivable to do. That would need someone with a lot of strength to be able to slice through all that flesh and bone. Oh, maybe Rohan? In part 4? Yeah, part 4? Where was that? In a novel of his? Not exactly, a manga. A character named Diavolo. Ah! Okay. He's the main antagonist of the 5th part, so he has strength, alright. Okay. Yeah, I remember now. Huh, interesting. I never heard of the guy or his manga though, so the idea is totally mine. Even if you knew him, it wouldn't be much of a problem. We even fixed the issue of requiring a great strength to carry out the process. They mentioned him by name. Copies trying to nuke their ass. Nah, it's fine. Just his name. However, there is another issue. There's not a lot of work that can be done by us. Oh. We can get a meat slicer, it shouldn't be a problem. But what else are we going to do? Ah, yeah, true. Get a black metal sheet to use as the victim's platform, then add some wheels below it, as well as a motor that slowly moves it. This is all too easy, and they won't take kindly to that at all. Yeah. Harry has a point. The most difficult portion of the device is the meat slicer, and this can be easily bought. There is not much for us to do. Yeah, I mean, they are engineers after all. They have to do some work. I agree, this is too risky to do. It too, Sophie. Hey, I want to face that horrendous fate Mr. Charles warned us about, whatever the hell that is. Okay, you guys have a point. I'll try to think of something else. Wanna go, Harry? Let's see. Well, I didn't think of any ideas. What? And neither did Sophie. How does he know that? Why not? Because we are doing a different kind of research. What do you mean? We're looking for people to help us, asking around, checking the previous classes on the database, that sort of thing. Oh. And we found one who agreed to let us pay him a visit. You guys ever heard of a game developer called Zimansky? David Zimansky? You didn't! Isn't he the one who made Iron Lung? I don't know that. I hope you guys know if he's real and not fictional. Yes. And Square Stapler? Yes. And Fingerballs? Well, yes. And Dusk? Yes, damn it, yes. How did you manage to do it? Did you tell him we're game developers as well, or what? No need to lie, he went to this very school. They got his permission? Wait, what? He graduated from the branch in the US years ago. He then used what he learned to make horror games as a hobby before making a drastic career shift and becoming a full-time game developer. His graduation project, he put it in one of his games, the one called The Music Machine. Oh. Wait, really? I played that game. I know what machine you're talking about. It's the work of a genius. Yeah, a genius who went to this school, so do better. I never knew any of that. Are we going to meet him? Yes, we are. There's a bit of gimmicks in my sponsorship. Thankfully, he came here to London. And he's staying for a while. He agreed to let us visit. He has a room there where he works, and he keeps a replica of this graduation project there so we can see it for ourselves. Oh my god, Harry, I don't know how to thank you. This is so awesome. You're welcome. We are supposed to go meet him next Saturday, so 3 days from now. Sounds like a plan. It's settled then. Meeting adjourned. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, there's David. This is where the magic takes place. Wow, my humble working area. Wow, this is beyond cool. You're 28, Brian. Calm down. Oh, shut up, man. Let me have my fun. This is my setup. 3 monitors and RTX 4070, liquid cooling, the whole shtick. Cool. Retro graphics may be retro graphics, but I still need a lot of rendering. And of course it allows me to run anything, even Crysis. I mainly choose indie games though. Yeah, same. It's an amazing community that produces masterpiece after masterpiece. So true. Like Iron Lung, there's even an upcoming movie adaptation of it. I'm glad to see it as a masterpiece. I'm really proud of this game. And yeah, there is an upcoming movie. It's practically finished, but there are issues with getting it into theaters. Shouldn't take long to solve, hopefully. I can't wait to watch it. That's what I'm talking about. This wardrobe over here is where I keep clothes that I don't use frequently. Okay. That way I have more space in the wardrobe in my room. Then why do you keep them at all if you don't wear them? That's the movie Markiplier was in. Oh, really? I didn't watch it. Everybody knows the Venn diagram of indie game enjoyers and torture is basically a circle. That is true. It goes hand in hand. I didn't like leaving the spot empty. Oh, that's why he keeps his spot there. These are a few posters of my games. I'm sure you recognize at least some of those. I don't, but I'm very uncultured. So I don't really count. I'm sure you guys do though. I recognize them all. Square Stapler is one of my all-time favorites. I'm glad you liked it. On the right is a watercolor. Help yourself to it. The cupboard below the posters is where I keep stuff that I might need while working. Papers, external drives, etc. On the left is a replica of the music machine. Feel free to explore the room if you want. Just let me know when you want to talk about your graduation project. Understood, thanks a lot. Whoa, I'm hairy. Let's look at the trash. An empty trash can, just like the void that is my soul. Oh, come on, I hate... Okay, I'm gonna be a hater, but... I really dislike this line because they all use it in games like that. In RPG Maker horror games. They all use that line. It gets tiring. It was funny the first time. But find something else, please. It's so repetitive. I'm tired of it. Sorry for the rant. The fluffer got poked. Yes. Yes, I am a hater. The Simonski PC. Impressive setup. Blah blah blah. Chair. Table. Let's look at his clothes. No. Hello? What do you think of the machine, Sophie? I'm impressed. It's an incredibly imaginative idea. Told ya. Damn, it looks a lot more freaky in real life than it looks in the game. I'm impressed. Alright. Zemanski's cupboard. They contain tools and stuff. A poster of Glenwood. I like its style, but that doesn't mean I'm very good at it. Yes, same. I need more checkpoints. True. A poster of Square Stapler. I remember the Square Bears. Square Bears? They're a pain to kill. The ending though, yikes. Have you ever played that game, Square Stapler? No, I'm not much of a video game person, you know, but I've heard of it before. I also loved the Pony Factory. It was extremely intensive. Being able to hold either your weapon or your flashlight, that made the game way scarier. I had to rely on the bullets and instantaneous flashes to see the enemies during situations where there's not enough time to bring out the flashlight. Absolute gem. That's the least that can be said. Thanks a lot, Brian. I'm glad you liked it, cause Brian is a simp. Can get water? Let's look at this poster. Poster of desk. I haven't finished the game yet, so I'm really thankful for the fact that I can save anywhere. The comic that comes with it is pretty good too. Okay, think we're done looking around. Ready to talk about your project? Yes. Alright then. So, you've arrived at this stage. The final obstacle before graduation. Let me tell you something. You absolutely do not want to underestimate this obstacle. Yeah, cause if you fail, you die. I'm sure you've been told about the horrendous fate, as the teachers like to call it. I am under an oath, so I can't say what it is, but describing it as horrendous? That's putting it lightly. Oh god, yeah, they die. Oh god. So my first piece of advice, work regularly on it. Don't just cram it until the last 3 months or so. It won't work. And you absolutely want it to work. Got it? Yes, sir. Good. Have you thought of any ideas? Well, Dale and Brian thought of ideas, which we had discussed a few days ago. You guys want to talk about them? Sure. I thought of something that works like a hydraulic press to crush someone, but instead of the normal circular base, it consists of 5 parts that can be removed at will, each part shaped like either an arm, a leg, or the rest of the body. Why not 6 parts? In order to separate the torso and the head. Because crushing either the torso or the head is fatal, so it would be better to just combine them. Good thinking. It has potential for a normal project, it can certainly work as a good one. But for the graduation project, you need to bring your A game for this. And Brian, this is not your A game. I know you can think of a better idea. You really think so? I know so. Thanks a lot. I'll do my best to come up with a better idea. That's what I want to hear. And you, Dale, what's your idea? Well, Mr. David, do you know what a meat slicer is? A deli slicer? I know what that is, yes. Oh, good, that simplified things. You don't know how much I had to explain so that those 3 idiots know it. Such a wholesome community. They're torturers, let's not forget that. Oh, shut up, you could have just shown us the picture. Nah, too simple. I wanted you to feel the idea. If you say so. Anyway, my idea was to create a platform the size of a person. That platform has wheels, and a motor that slowly pushes it with the victim strapped on top to a large meat slicer. The meat slicer cuts the victim to slices, feet first, and moves each slice into a glass encasing. Do you know those freaky exhibits where they have skinless corpses in weird positions, as well as slices of dead people? I know what those are, yes. Okay, good. So the end result is your very own gory exhibit, made using a live person in hellish pain instead of a boring corpse. So what do you think? I really like the idea. It's pretty bizarre. Is this another JoJo reference? Oh, Sophie, she knew it. But what are the steps of building that? Buying a meat slicer as well as a big sheet of metal and some wheels? Yeah, along with the motor, and then just putting them all together? As for the glass encasements machine, which branch of the school of art and paint did you graduate from, Maddie? There are multiple branches? Shit. I graduated from torture by eating people. That's what I did. It wasn't very artsy, but the pain was there. Not for me though. They just mentioned the US branch. Yeah, but that's because they're in London. I think they meant they were that guy was in the US for it, and they're in London. Food is art. True. I didn't try to make it art though. I just ate. As for the glass encasements mechanism, it shouldn't be that hard either. Just create an opening for the slice to fall through, and below the encasement add a weight sensor. But that means there are multiple schools. Oh, well, Belgian school then, I guess. The Belgian branch. When that sensor triggers, it prompts another motor to push the encasement. Maybe even push it using another encasement so that the next one is ready. This can be an excellent project, but it's not complicated enough to be a graduation project. You can do better for it, you're smart, you're all smart and creative. I want you to get the best idea you can possibly think of. Okay, so those two projects are aborted. You guys think the music machine was the first idea that we thought of? It was the 9th idea. Oh. We had 8 failed ideas before it. One of them was a flamethrower that starts from the feet and moves very slowly up till it reaches the head. Having cooked everything below it to a crisp. It sounds like a good idea, but it's not complicated enough. There's also not much art involved with simply barbecuing a person like that. I don't know. You can transform the person into food, and like Draco said, food is art. So that could work. Maybe we can steal that idea. How did I come up with the music machine? I came up with it while I was developing the game. I've always loved video games, and I've always wanted to make my own. So thinking of ideas like that, it's no longer an assignment, it's no longer some sort of homework. It's a passion. It's something fun, it's something that is needed to achieve a heartfelt goal. Honestly, I don't think I would have ever came up with that idea if it wasn't for a game first and foremost. So that's my second piece of advice. Don't think of the idea like it's a burden. Think of it as something required to reach a goal, one that you yearn for, one that you really, really want to reach. Understood, Mr. David, that's a really insightful way of thinking. Thank you. Have you met anybody else? Not yet, it has only been about a week after all. Well, in that case, my third and final piece of advice is this. Find more people to ask. Find more people who might be able to help you. You might be just a push away from a groundbreaking idea. Other, more experienced people can offer new insights, new ways of thinking. Trust me, I can't recommend this enough. Maybe we're going to meet Toby Fox. Even the teachers might be useful, though they are more of the academic type. And you're not trying to pass a test, you're trying to build something. Do you understand? Yes, Mr. Zimansky, we'll do what you told us. Good job. Any other questions? Yeah, one final question. Why are the music machines spikes? Well, to attach them means I have to drill lots of holes in the ceiling, and this is a rental, so that was not allowed. Yeah, I wouldn't want that to happen to my property either. That will be all. Thank you so much, Mr. Zimansky. We really appreciate it. Glad to help. Okay. How are we going to meet now? That went pretty well. That's an understatement. It went extremely well. I don't know how you managed to do it, but I really appreciate this. Expect the unexpected. Brian, expect the unexpected. Okay, I did it this time. He already provided some useful pieces of advice though. We should keep what he said in mind. Agreed, that's why we came here. That's why we came here after all. Especially the first piece of advice, yep. This is basically another assignment, but we shouldn't look at it this way. Otherwise we would do just like any other assignment, as fast as possible, with the bare minimum quality required. This will basically ensure our demise. Did you see how strongly he warned us against that horrendous fate? I suggest we take this warning seriously. He doesn't seem like the type that exaggerates or acts hysterical. He knows what he's talking about. Dale's right. We need to work on that project, fast. Starting with getting an idea. Like Zimansky said, we need to bring our A game for us to succeed. Indeed. 2 weeks from now in the cafeteria? 2 weeks? Yeah, so you get a chance to think thoroughly about ideas. Sophie and I will keep looking for people. Alright then, sounds good. I suppose so. Oh, let me drink, cause that's a lot to read. Alright. Next meeting. What are the ideas now? Alright then. It's been 2 weeks. I hope you've been able to find ideas. Not just that, we've even provided artwork. Whoa! Oh yeah, they are artists after all. I mean, in a way. Oh no. Oh really? Nice job. Brian, would you like to go first? Oh sure. Let's say there is a guy called Hank. Uh-huh. And something happens to him that makes him sad. So sad. So sad that people say he's curled up into a ball out of sadness. You guys know this expression, right? Yes, we do. Go on. Well, that expression came to mind when I was playing a horror game. And I thought, what would happen if that expression was taken literally? And so, lo and behold. If you would look at your phones, please. Oh! The ball! Oh! Ouch! You suck at drawing feet, though. Simorto, no. I suck at drawing feet. The quality of the feet is indeed questionable. But apart from that, I really like this idea. It really takes curling up into a ball out of sadness to an entirely different level. I like it too. But there's a little problem. What is it? What if the victim's spinal cord gets torn? That way he won't feel anything below the torn area, and he might even end up dying. Oh. The way he's getting curled into a ball makes this highly possible. And we can't have that, can we? No, we can't. This can be fixed though, by just adjusting how much his back is getting curled back. Poor Hank. The biggest problem for him would be his limbs after all, which will turn to gory spaghetti after getting curled like that. However, it's not strong enough when it comes to art. Its art aspect is really good, saying that it brings an expression to real life is a great example of an artful project. But we can think of a better idea. We shouldn't just settle on this one. Zimonski's team had 8 failed ideas before thinking of the music machine after all. We will keep your idea in mind though, and in the end, we see in the end which idea wins, sorry. Alright? Sounds good to me. Okay then, wanna go ahead, Dale? Sure, yeah. Has any one of you ever baked? Well, yes, probably. That's the definition of a random question. But yeah, I have made pizza before. Me too. Mine is way better. Oh please, your pizza is almost always not cooked well enough. At least I don't put ketchup instead of the pizza sauce. Ugh. It was one time. There wasn't any pizza sauce anywhere. You could have added barbecue sauce or ranch. Those work well in chicken pizza. That's ranch. Barbecue sauce, yes. Chicken barbecue pizza is amazing. Probably my favorite. I want pizza. Yeah, me too. I could go for a pizza. Yeah, same. God, I wish I had pizza. Guys, what the hell? I still haven't pitched my idea. I know I feel hungry. Oh god, Dale could go for a pizza too. Oops. We should go eat something after this meeting. We should go eat something after this stream, guys. Sure. Anyway, Brian, have you ever baked before? Okay, the pizza is about 2 blocks away from me. Ah, lucky. Yeah, we have pizzerias very close here. But I'm lazy. I've made donuts before, so yeah. Why are you asking though? Because I wanted to make sure you know what a dough roller is. Everybody knows what a dough roller is. Even if I had never entered a kitchen, ever, I would still know it. We didn't need an introduction, you know. Okay, that's a good point. But I wanted to make sure. Closest pizzeria is 1 minute away. On foot or on car? It's past closing time over here, same. But I'm too much of a fat fuck to walk. I get you, I'm not a fat fuck, but I'm a lazy fuck. So I get you. Anyway, when I was making some bread, I noticed that the dough was sticking to the roller. Yes? Then there wasn't enough flour on the table. Well, yes, but that's beside the point. After noticing this, I wondered, what if it was a person there under the roller? Or instead getting rolled like that dough by another mechanism? I fellow fat fuck. And after some thinking, I came up with this. The roller. Phones, please. You guys weren't kidding when you said there would be artwork. Oh, jeez. I think I know a chiropractor who would have fainted after seeing this. The name is not very good though. Yeah, the roller? That's lazy. So instead, how about the Sushinator? Harry, no. That's even worse. Okay, this is actually way better than the roller. Wait, really? Sushinator it is? No! Guys, no! Is it me or does the art style resemble that of Brian? Were you guys sitting together when you drew those? The thing is that I did the drawing. Oh. No, they're hiding something. Did they go to someone else to do that? Get the ideas? Yep, I drew both of those. I don't believe you, Brian. The drawing was complicated, okay? The most important thing is the morally questionable idea. I suppose that explains the abnormal feet. My art has limits, you know? Maybe he really did draw them? I don't know. Anyway, what do you guys think of it? The Sushinator? I hate it. Maddie being a hater again. I mean, I love the idea. It's horrible. It's gnarly, yes. But the name... It's gnarly, it's cool. I really like this one as well. But in terms of art, I don't know. I mean, there's certainly some art in it, like the spirals made by Junji Ito. Oh, yeah! Who? Oh, come on. A horror manga artist. Well, more like the horror manga artist. They're gonna win, but then fail anyway due to plagiarizing. I was thinking that. I hope not. They would die. Oh god. Wait, what if they used AI to get the idea? Be sure to check him out if you're missing a lot. Going back to the topic at hand, it's good, but not artistic enough. Oh. I think so too, yeah. The paint part overwhelms the art part. We need more of a balance. I guess they're not going with that then. Exactly, the balance. Something overly grotesque might not leave much room for the artistic aspect of the project. I see. Those are some really good points. I can make it more grotesque though. What if it rolled from both sides? Ooh. Having the arms extended above the head will allow us to sushi them as well. I mean, 100% of the class getting the horrible fate would cannot be the good ending, as it would mean less torture in the world. True, but it's kinda making us root for them, so I don't know. I kinda want them to succeed. The victim will end up looking like a scroll instead of a sushi. Oh wow, I can imagine this and damn, that's an insane amount of pain. Great job. Though again, that overwhelms the artistic aspect even more. That's the point. I gotta build this scroll thing one day. Count us in. Anyway, now that the ideas are out of the way, we can discuss our next visit. I'm afraid that's the last person that we're able to find though, so I need to come up with more creative ways of searching for people. There's this guy called Marcus, who was part of the team that passed 5 years ago. Oh. He agreed to let us visit in 2 days. Okay. So we have a break that lasts 2 days? Neat. I guess there's no harm in that. Or in that case, pizza time! Ah, don't do that again. I want pizza! Note to self, if I ever go to Belgium again, avoid the bear at all costs. They're rude for torture. That's a good note. About time. What took you so long? It was a bit crowded, I'm afraid. Well, that's no good now, is it? You do realize that it's around 5 PM, right? It tends to get crowded at that time because that's when people get off from work. You're right, we did miss that. Sorry for being late. It's okay, just make sure to not let that happen again. You're graduating soon. You don't want to get fired just for being late too many times. Good point. Anyway, this is my room, hence the bed and the desk. My roommates, 2 guys from college days, have their rooms too. No need to go there, of course. There's a kitchen, obviously, that explains the burnt food smell. That means that Jackson, one of my roommates, is cooking his lunch. Oh, I'm a super cook, unlike that idiot. Cool, we're not here for that. Anyway, the bathroom is out there, feel free to go if you need. You can rest for a bit before we start. I have a surprise for you though, so don't rest for too long. Sounds good. Okay, I guess we look around. I'm losing my voice. Okay. We are good. Ah! Not that again. Why exactly am I seeing this again? I don't know, just to bother me. Jesus, my voice. Hurry back, yes. Marcus's chair looks a bit uncomfortable. Can check his laptop. Let's look at the bed. It's messy as hell, but I don't think telling that to Marcus is a good idea. He's nice enough to invite him to his room. Be nice. Some drawers, but it would be rude to explore them. So what? Why are you staring at the wall like that? Is it that mesmerizing? No, you doofus. It's just that it has a bit of a weird texture. I don't know, maybe. A poster of Manhunt 2? Finally someone who recognized it for the gem it is. I've only been in 3 games more than once and this is one of them. A poster of Buddy. I should give it a try one day. I hear it's really good. Wait. Am I trying to wake you up? Such your thing. What is it, too lazy to stay standing? Give me one reason to stay standing. There's nothing to do in this tiny room. Agreed. I mean, it is kinda small now that you mention it. I know, right? It's kinda big, I don't know. It's a bedroom. Okay, let's go. But before we begin, I want to show you something. Let's see. There it is. Oh, that's his project? Have you ever heard of a Chinese burn? I heard of that, if this is what I think. Where you burn the skin with both hands, going in the opposite direction from another. But we call that an Indian burn here. That move where you hold someone's arm using two hands and twist the muscles in opposite direction. Yeah, we call that an Indian burn here. I'm not sure why. Oh yeah, I know that move, didn't know it had a name. So that's the idea of your machine? It is. We called it the Twister. It's pretty cool. What does it do? It does 8 consecutive Chinese burns that are so strong they tear off the muscles and the bones. Oh, even the bones. 2 for each arm, 2 for each leg. Damn, that's brutal. It is. You would have loved seeing it in action. Did the guy survive? You're out of luck, I'm afraid. Bummer. Hold on, let me just do something on my laptop real quick. Oh, sure. Oh, maybe he has a video? And... bingo! Huh? Ta-da! So the room was bigger, and Sophie was right about the weird texture on the wall. That guy is alive! That's breathing! You didn't! I did! Oh my god! Is that the Twister? That it is! I knew something was off with that wall. You are not wrong. I am smart enough to hide my unconventional belongings. And look, it's equipped with a mannequin. Oh, thank God it's not. Wait, why is it moving then? It's breathing. It looks exhausted. Is it really a mannequin? Yeah, is that mannequin breathing? Consider it a fresh mannequin. That's a person. Wait, this is... I can already predict what you are going to say. How did you... Connections, Harry? Connections. He kidnapped someone? Is he asleep? He is. I might have drugged him. So it is a school for making psychopaths? Serial killers? The walls are soundproof, but I did this just in case. I wanted to keep this as a surprise for you. That's a good idea, and what a surprise! Never would I have imagined a surprise to be this. This is so awesome! I'm impressed. This is an excellent surprise, thank you. This is God, those kids are fucked up. You're welcome, everyone. By the way, the device is able to do those premium Chinese burns simultaneously. We don't have to wait for it to finish the 8 moves consecutively. So, how about we wake our guest up? This is horrific and beautiful. I wouldn't say that. Indeed, I'm speechless. As you can see, the limbs have been pulverized. This normally takes half an hour, but for the sake of convenience, I made it finish immediately so you don't be late. Now that you've seen it, we should go on. A moment, please. What now? Oh! He just put the wall back, but that guy is still there. And what's going? Is he going to die there alone in the dark? By blood loss? Well, all good. Don't worry about him. He's gonna bleed out eventually. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Now, let's sit down and talk, shall we? And that day, something awoke in the bear. Something that would change the course of her entire life. No. I'm not really into torture. Not really. Alright then. This is the... Oh my god, look at this. Wait, where's my cursor? Here. He sits like an asshole. This is the part where you tell me about your failed ideas, and I criticize them. Saying that when every day we're playing games full of death. Not every day. Often, yes, but not every day. Well, I wouldn't really call them fail. They're still considered as potential ideas. If you have ideas with potential, then why are you here? To get help so you can think of better ideas, duh. Man, that guy's full of himself. I want to slap his face. Harsh but fair. That's what I mean. Brian, Dale, wanna talk about your latest ideas? Ah, sure. I'll start. Go ahead. Sure. The idea I had was a device that the victim gets attached to from the back. Like an endoskeleton, one that is shaped like a person, but is worn from the back. It then curves backwards into a ball, forcefully. You can probably guess how that goes for a person attached to it. It's pretty good. I really like this idea, but what about the victim's legs? What do you mean? Try curling your arm the way your device would to a person. Hurt, right? Because your arms are not supposed to go that way. It's not supposed to bend to the back. Forcefully bending in that way will break your elbow, might even dislodge your shoulder. Your elbows bend to the front, not to the back. You know what bends to the back though? Your knees. What does your device do to the legs? It bends them backwards, forcefully. Well, good job, you're bending something in the direction it's supposed to bend in. Now what? Well, I mean, you can only bend them so far, I guess. You're going to pinch his legs? You're going to tickle his feet? The lower half will be almost completely fine if the legs just get bent like that. His thighs might get cramp. Oh my god. His thighs might get a cramp, but that's about it. No real damage will be done. You've completely disregarded the lower half of the body. I mean, you can bend the ankles backwards. That would hurt. Do you get it? Yeah, I do. How did we miss that? You can bend the legs the other way around, to the front. But that's why it's no longer a ball. It's more of a, well... I don't know. A shell is the closest thing that I can think of. So, no, nuh-uh. Don't even consider this idea. You can't just ignore 50% of the victim like that. It will demolish you in the eyes of the judges. And that's ignoring the art aspect as well, which will be meaningless now that the victim is some sort of abstract shape instead. Alright? Trust me, You completely need to disregard this idea. You're right. Thanks a lot for noticing this. Not a problem. Dale, wanna go ahead? Sure thing. Imagine a yoga mat. A yoga mat, really? Easier to explain that way. You're right, actually. Go on. Imagine it being rolled. Dude, you suck at providing visualization. Shut up. Now imagine a similar mat, but metal, with lots of bendable sections. What would happen if it was to forcefully bend with a person strapped on top of it? I think I see where this is going. See, it worked. That's not a flex. You explained it like you're talking to a toddler. Is something wrong? Nothing. Anyway, what if it started running slowly from the direction of the feet, crushing everything in its path, slowly turning the person into a crude imitation of a sushi? That was my idea. What do you think, Mr. Marcus? It's really brutal. I feel sorry to whoever is going to go through that. You say that, but you just tortured a man to death? You don't feel sorry? However, you have the same issue as Brian. What about the arms? By the time the rolling platform reaches them, the legs would be scored. How much blood will the victim have lost already? Oh. Yes, oh. A ton of blood, most likely a fatal amount. Even if you make the device roll faster in order to get the rest of him before he dies, you still won't get most of his arms. Your device would have crushed his organs. He's almost instantly dead. That's a huge miss. Like Brian, your idea has missed a decent portion of the body that can be used non-fatally. We did think of that, but we forgot about the blood loss. I noticed that. What are we going to do? Make the platform scalding hot in order to somehow cauterize the wood? Not going to work as well as you think it would. Plus, you would make the room a lot hotter, therefore making the judges uncomfortable. Does it matter? Aren't they already going to be uncomfortable seeing tortures? Oh my god, what happened to my mother? I just moved a little bit, sorry. Therefore making them regard you negatively. Therefore making them give you a bad rating. So, all in all, no. Disregard this idea too, okay? Yeah, you're right. I also had the idea of doing the rolling from both sides, with the victim's arm being extended above their head. We would have called it the scroll too. However, now that you mentioned the blood loss issue, this won't really work either. I'm afraid not. So, any more ideas? No, Mr. Marcus? Okay then. Your ideas are good, they're creative. But you don't think of all the aspects of them. Nor do you think of all the scenarios how they could go wrong. Starting with the aspect you have too. Pain and art. You want to balance those. You don't want to lean too far towards one side. Your rolling device, Dale? It leans more on the pain side, a lot more. There is barely any art in it. There is not even an idea behind it, not a message or anything. Art can be figurative as well, but even that figurative art is not present. It's not present in your idea either, Brian. Okay, you turn a person into a ball like Samus from Metroid, and where is the art in that? Do you know how they rate projects? We have never been told that, no. Well, I'm not really supposed to tell you, but I feel like being a little helpful today. They have separate ratings, one for pain and one for art. I mean, that makes sense. They rate each of those out of 5, and then they add the results. The Twister, for example, it gains 4 points for pain and 3 points for art. Oh. They didn't really appreciate the figurative art we gave it, how it symbolizes the art of bullying and whatnot. Thankfully, the other group received even lower ratings. Otherwise, we would have been screwed. God. As you probably guessed, I used to be a bully growing up. No. Seriously? Pretend I'm making the surprise Pikachu face here. Even in college, Even in college? Jesus Christ. Did you ever grow up? I was part of a group of jackmorons who loved to torment their classmates. So for the project we were trying to think for ideas, we had just a few crappy ones, until one time we were doing the normal tormenting of a bunch of short, nerdy classmates. Of course. One of us gave one of those guys a Chinese burn. That was when the idea hit me. I almost screamed, Eureka, like an idiot. That was how we had the idea of the twister, and even though it received a mediocre art rating, I'm still very proud of it. And that's what you want to do. You want to create a project that makes you proud. When searching for ideas, don't just sit down on your desk and do some deep thinking. Search for ideas while doing everyday things, or even better, while doing things you enjoy. Doing things you enjoy will help you relate more to the ideas, and will help you think of more obscure scenarios for it. That brings us to the scenarios. You want to think of everything that might happen while your device is on. What if the victim dies too early? What if they go into shock? What if they get accidentally paralyzed? Alright, Brian, your bad idea might very well paralyze someone with how hard it would curl the back of the victim. You don't want that to happen. You want to make them feel everything. You're right, we did notice that while discussing it a few days ago. That's good. You need to think of all the scenarios. That was just one of them. You can ask teachers or your parents to help you with that. Their parents? Yeah, I wasn't thinking of the parents, but... Wow, the parents are... They have children who go to a torture school, and they're fine with it. They might notice something that you've missed. You don't want to miss anything. Got it? Yes, Mr. Marcus. Good. Balance both aspects. Think of all the scenarios and look for ideas while going on with your days. Those are my suggestions. Alright, you get it? Yes, Mr. Marcus, we'll make sure to keep those in mind. That will be all, sir. Thank you so much for your help. And that twister demonstration? I'm still baffled by how incredible that was. I mean, I assume it's a family thing. How else would it go? Hey Mom, Dad, I found a school I really want to go to. Yeah, and also the teachers, I assume, paid by the government of a lot of countries. So it sounds like in that universe, torture is normal. And even encouraged, because they have scores for it. Wow, what a world. It was my pleasure. I wish you good luck. Anytime you need help, call me. We will keep that in mind. Thanks a lot. That's a help. So not much different from ours. I mean, man, you have a point. I can't argue with that. So what do you guys think? What do we think? We've just seen someone receive 8 of the most lethal Chinese burns since the beginning of history, simultaneously. I've never been so amazed. Did you see how much blood was there? How his arms and legs almost exploded? That's some really good soundproofing that Marcus has. I wasn't able to hear his deafening screams as soon as the wall came down. Jeez. Do you think he's still alive? I don't know, but if he was, then he must be still screaming. Certainly. God, he's so happy about it. He also offered some really good advice. I can't believe I missed the legs being almost unharmed by the ball. Stupid me. I should be more careful. Don't beat yourself over it. We are still need to look for ideas, cause we've all missed important issues as well. I missed the arm for the Sushinator, you know. We should make it just for this name. No! Agreed, but as a normal project later on. I like the idea. I mean... Anyway, this was a really useful experience, but I'm afraid I've got nobody left. Marcus was the one willing to help us. Everybody else on message either ignored me or politely declined for personal reasons. Let's meet in the cafeteria next week. You look for ideas that, like before, Sophie and I will search one last time. After that, we'll focus on project ideas as well. Alright, last meeting, last brainstorming. Got it? Sure. Sounds good. Yeah. Told you it's a good idea to put the mozzarella cheese later. I had my doubt, but it's actually made it softer. And it was still molten exquisitely. Well, if it isn't Harry and his cronies? Uh-oh. We're going to get bullied? Fancy seeing you here. Hi, William. I wouldn't say the same to you. What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be attending your 9th play of the day? I don't know, shouldn't you be working on your graduation project? Who said we were not working? Oh, nothing. The fact that you're still stuck in the ideas phase? The fact that you haven't registered your project yet? Or the fact that your workshop room is empty? It has only been 3 weeks, you're overreacting. Unlike you, we didn't just pick the first non-mediocre idea we had. A lot of thinking and planning comes first. Yeah, sure. Keep thinking and planning until only a month remains. Then scramble and build a worthless and buggy device, only to end up failing. Seems like you still have lots to do. Couldn't be us though, we already had the idea. A super one as well. We've already registered. And we're almost done with buying the components needed for it. But sure, by all means, stay slow. I would tell you to take your time, but it seems like that it is exactly what you're doing. And it won't end well for you, for any of you. Sounds like someone's in too much of a hurry. And what's that superb idea, forcing someone to watch your hideous performance in the Tempest? Or your even more hideous performance in King Lear? I'm not sure what they're talking about here. That's all you've got? Mocking my performance 7 years ago, when I had only just started joining the theater club. Oh. Now I'm its leader. Its main name. On the contrary, what are you? Not theater fanatics, that's for sure. Keep mocking, keep that smug looking face. Let's see if you can keep it when the judges fail your project and you meet your horrendous fate. We'll be watching, and this time, it'll be us mocking you. We'll see about that, Shakespeare wannabe. Let's go everyone, we have more important things to attend to. Agreed. Alright. I wonder what that idea of theirs is. Do you guys think it's good? It's possible. They may be a bunch of morons, but they're not stupid. Indeed. We shouldn't forget that William is one of the top students of the class, and how skilled his group is. I mean, have you seen what Eve, for example, built last year in the workshop? That pendulum she made, I remember it. Impressive piece of machinery. Exactly. Anyway, did you guys get any ideas? Oh yeah, I have a really good one. Want me to talk about it? Yes. Sure. Alright then. I don't have time to draw a concept, but I can do that if you want. Or rather, Brian will. Now it's your turn to draw. We'll see about that. Anyway, it's a fairly straightforward idea, so you don't probably even need a drawing. Do you remember what an Iron Maiden is? The wardrobe with spikes inside? Correct. It's a cool idea, but it could be better. For example, what if we eliminated the wiggle room available inside? But that's just kind of the same. What if we constrained the victim, forcing them to endure each and every spike? What if we made it non-lethal? Oh, well, that's still the same. What if we made it wearable? Go on. What if we turned it into a suit? A metal suit? Okay, now that's different. But with spikes inside. But then, how will the victim wear the suit? Wouldn't the spikes get in the way? Well, here's the thing, they won't. The suit won't just be layered with spikes on the inside. The spikes will be on plates. For example, a plate for the chest, a plate for the upper back, a plate for the forearm, and so on. Those plates will be retractable via springs. That's how they will be held back. Those springs lock the plates in place, giving us the option to release them at will. Maybe I can even release them one by one to maximize the pain, instead of just releasing them all at once and risking the victim falling into shock. We will, of course, have to avoid vital organs and the spine. We don't want things to end too early. Psychopath! As for its name, the Thorn sounds good. So what do you think? Dale, do you read comics? What, did they do that in JoJo? Not really, why? Cause that sounds a lot like a certain character from there. Ever heard of the character named called Penance? I have not. I don't think so, no. Wait, I'll show him to you. There. Oh. Never seen that guy. Cool costume. I really like it as well. That's not all. The suit has spikes on the inside as well. That guy was originally called Speedball, a pretty fun and cheerful superhero with the power to absorb energy and turn it into a kinetic field, which he can use for offense or defense. However, during a fight, one of the villains called Nitro blew himself up with his powers, killing 612 civilians, including 60 children, as well as Speedball's team. He himself didn't die though. He was found 500 miles away. His powers has absorbed the explosion and protected him. This incident gave him major PTSD and survival skills, so he went to get a new suit. That spiky suit you saw, it has 612 spikes on the inside, each one representing a victim of the explosion. Oh wow. That's pretty cool actually. That's nice storytelling too. 60 of those spikes are longer, representing the children who lost their lives. Oh. The spikes would cause him constant pain, while also amplify his powers. The sad reality. Damn. That's really cool and tragic, yeah. Sounds like my cup of tea. However, my idea can be used lethally. The spikes in it are meant to penetrate and cause harm, maybe even kill. It has those retractable plates as well. And let's not forget that we can use it non-lethally, as it won't have spikes near vital organs, and no paralyzing will happen, as it won't touch the spine. About that, what about major arteries? I suppose those can be avoided as well. How? Those arteries are not huge chunks like organs. How would you avoid those? And let's not forget that people are not the same size. What if someone's arm are thinner, making the position of the arteries they are different? Even if its position slightly different, one simple mistake can make the patient bleed out in minutes. That's a problem. That it is. However, it's not biggie. We can work around this somehow. Let's just add it to our empty list of potential ideas and think about the details later. Sounds good to me. The name is excellent, by the way. Anyway, Brian, any ideas? Nope. What? Brian! Nope? What do you mean, nope? It means that, nope, I haven't found an idea. Because I was doing research on my own. And get this, my mother has a friend. Good for her. And that friend arranged for us to visit an old friend of ours. Does the name Tussaud ring a bell? Madame Tussaud? No one? No one? Uncultured swine. Madame Tussaud, the Wax Museum. Yeah, that's what I said. Doesn't that ring any bells? Oh, I recognize that. The museum with eerie wax statues that look almost exactly the same as the person the statue represents. What about her? Well, if you don't know, Madame Tussaud is French. Was. She lived during the French Revolution, and she was going to be executed along with other aristocrats. However, they let her live, but forced her to wear wax death masks of the executed. Ooh, I didn't know that. Many of whom were friends. Ooh. Yikes. Yeah, yikes. Anyway, she later moved away from France and settled in England, and eventually she had that museum of hers. She also got married and had children, and those children had children of their own. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. One of them being the one we are visiting, Madame Elisabeth Tussaud, a sculptor in a line of sculptors who used their skills in this very school. Oh wow. How the hell did you manage to do that? Expect the unexpected, Harry. Expect the unexpected. Consider it my thanks for our trip to David Zimansky. Well, I definitely appreciate it. When are we meeting her? Next Tuesday, so... Today's Friday. Thank you, Sophie. So in 4 days. How exciting to meet such an important figure. I am excited as well. Always full of surprises, Brian. You bet. Welcome, welcome. Oh. Welcome to my workshop. Wow. This place looks incredible. What are those statues, if I may know? Those are models of my graduation project. Different colors, different designs, etc. What's the name of my project? The cast. The suits of iron? They are worn by the victims. Oh. And then you can shape them into whatever pose that you want, even if you cause a few broken bones or dislocated joints. Wow. Are there people in those? After that, molten lead is poured into the little holes available to use all around the suit. There are several ones, so every part of the body is covered, even if an arm is raised or something like that. And there you have it, a human statue made using a cast shaped like a person. That is a genius idea, Miss Elizabeth. I'm impressed. Thank you, dear, I'm glad you liked it. I really like it too. It's close to my idea, but we can talk about that later. Sounds good to me. That table over there is where I keep the tools that I need. Next to it are some iron ingots. As you can see from the crude forge behind me, I melt my own iron and make my own casts using a cast. Cast? Yeah, exactly. Berry? It's hairy, ma'am. Ah, right. The cast behind me is the first prototype. It's dear to me, so that's why it's by itself. The table and the chairs? They're not here normally, of course. I had the servants bring them here so we can sit and talk. Good idea. Thank you. Sophie. Thank you, Sophie. That's a sweet name, by the way. Ah, thank you. You can take a look at the place if you want. Just let me know when you're done. Alright. Exploration time again. Oh man, those look really well made. I would love to try one on. But without the molten leaf, please. What do you think? I think it's an excellent idea. Much more extreme than making lifelike wax statues. Consider it an upgrade. Definitely. That's a piece of history you're looking at. That's the simplest way to describe it. The one that started it all. The cast. That table really doesn't belong here. It's really nice of her to bring it here, just for us. God, those are heavy. Do you think she has a servant whose only job is lifting those? Most likely. That's a decent amount of iron. Carrying those must be a pain. A table with some tools, simple as that. Can check that. Well, we're done then. Let's talk. Let me show you something. Oh no. What's in there? Is that piece? So that's how it's made? Not exactly. A decent amount of modeling and sculpting is still needed, but that can be done later, even if I have to remelt it. Nothing to worry about. Now let's all have a seat. Alright then, what seems to be the problem? We are still stuck in the brainstorming for ideas phase, I'm afraid. It has been almost a month, and we still haven't found one that could work. There's always some sort of issue here or there that risks to ruin the whole project. Sorry. I see. You, the tall one. Bale? Dale, ma'am. Yes, Dale. God, she's so old. What was that idea of yours that you wanted to talk about? Oh, right. It's called the Thorn. I like the name. Thank you. So basically, it's a metal suit, just like the cast. But instead of being, well, a human cast, it's more like a wearable Iron Maiden. I'm sure you know what an Iron Maiden is, right? I do, yes. It's that wardrobe with spikes lined on the inside. Indeed it is. My idea is a bit similar, a wearable suit that is lined on the inside with spikes. However, since that would make wearing it in the first place pretty difficult, I had a modification in mind. Instead of just lining the inside with spikes, there will be metal plates. These plates are lined with spikes and are held back to the suit via springs. A mechanism keeps them locked, which can be triggered to loosen them. This pushes the plate with the spikes on them towards the victim, forcefully, impeding them on the many spikes lined on the plate. They can even be loosened consecutively instead of loosening them all at once to make the process last longer. So what do you think, ma'am? I had the same idea before. Oh. Excuse me? I had the same idea before, back when we had our own graduation project to make. Even the spike plates, they were also held back using springs, as releasing those would provide the impaling effect needed. We named it the Swiss cheese. That's hilarious. Indeed, it was. I was almost immediately on board with the idea when I heard the name. However, as you can guess, we didn't go with it. Sounds creamy and melty. Yeah, ew. We're afraid of accidentally killing the victim by puncturing a major artery or a vital organ. We had a few fixes, like making the spikes towards vital organs shorter and removing spikes closer to major arteries. But still, it wasn't safe. People are just sized too differently. What if a short person went into one of those? What if you accidentally punctured his eye, or his heart, or his brachial artery? No, it was too dangerous. Yeah, we don't kill people, we only torture them until they die. That's not the same. We're not murderers. Jeez, we have a heart. We decided to disregard it and think of something else, until eventually we thought of the cast. It took us around 2 months just to reach that idea, so don't worry that much when what you're going through is normal. Those who have already found ideas and are working on them, what they're doing is wrong. A lot of research has to be done. Every scenario has to be considered before going ahead with an idea. Something tells me that this is the reason you're worried in the first place. It's because some people are already working on the project. Am I right? Indeed you are. That's precisely the reason. I guess that. I'm serious. Don't worry yourself that much. You still have 7 months. I'm sure you can do it. Your first obstacle is finding an idea. One that is as perfect as it can be. One that passes all the trials and scenarios that you can think of. The scenarios can be fixed, but there is a limit to that. A limit before you have to step back and disregard the idea. Before that, you have to get an idea though. How did I come up with the cast? It's quite simple, really. My hobby is sculpting, making statues. I'm a tutor after all. What I did was try and turn that hobby into a deadly torturing device, and I succeeded. The idea felt really relatable, like it was made for me. You need to read that feeling, the way you know that you're close to the perfect idea. Everyone, can you tell me what your hobbies are? Painting and listening to music. Reading and playing video games. Drawing and taking walks. Basketball and baking. I'm still a better baker though. Sure. Those are nice hobbies. I play video games too. You do? That's crazy, I don't. Oh my god, I can be a torturer too. Oh my god, yeah, you're right. Each one of you should try to think of an idea that is as related to their hobbies as possible. And you might be able to find the perfect idea. I see. But I can't exactly turn drawing into a torturing method. Who says you can't? What if you, for example, create a device that rips out someone's hand and moves his bloodied arm around as a crude pen to draw? Ugh. Be creative, that's all you need to do. Be creative. Do you understand? Yes, ma'am, we do. Thank you so much for all the help. My pleasure, dear. Just let me know when you pass so we can celebrate. We'll make sure to do that, or you're so going to die. She's nice. I was about to say that, she's so sweet. Like an actual grandma? Well, a normal grandma that doesn't invent horrifying ways of inflicting pain upon others. True that. I really like her idea about our turning our hobbies into potential projects, but it doesn't sound all that plausible. Should we make a huge dough mixer that can be used to mix a person with the dough? No thanks, that would taste awful. I have no issues with torturing people, but I'm not a cannibal. That's such a crazy thing to say. I have no issues with torturing people, but I'd rather limit at eating them. I mean, you know, at this point, while you're at it, why not go all the way, you know? You already torture people. Jeez. You won't know unless you try. They might have a disease. Well, I guess. Just cook them well and don't eat the brain. Don't actual cannibals say humans taste like chicken? Oh, I've heard pork before, not chicken. They shouldn't taste too bad then, especially when in some sort of pastry. Pork. No, absolutely not. We're fatty and meaty. Yeah, that's what I thought. I think we taste like pork. Not chicken. Why would we taste like chicken? You know, I'm wondering now, do dinosaurs taste like chicken? Okay, I need to stop thinking about it. Suit yourself. If meat, white chicken. I mean, not necessarily. If meat, red beef. Yeah, that part is true. If meat, pink, pork. Like, not exactly, but rather closer. Yeah. What about you, Harry? Harry? Huh? What is it? One of your hobbies is playing video games. What if we forced a victim to play the Atari ET game? The one they buried because they were so ashamed of it? It's that one, right? Oh god, no, that's too horrific. And then there's this. Exactly. Instant 10 out of 10. Certainly. We should really consider her advice though. It's really good. And really close to what Szymanski and Marcus said to us. Oh hey, that's right. It's almost the same piece of advice. Szymanski came up with the music machine while making the game. And Marcus came up with a twister while giving someone a Chinese burn. Yeah, I guess that was his hobby. Being a bully. Looks like this advice does indeed work. Told ya. I'm telling you, it's a really good idea. And we should really go along with it. Later, Harry, I need to focus. No, it's not the time for painting. Alright, fine, just give me a minute. If you say so. Do they live together? Oh, I can look around Sophie's room. A table with some brushes. An empty canvas. I wonder what she's going to paint next. Sophie's attempt of replicating the Mona Lisa. Wow. It's pretty good actually. A painting of a flower? A painting of an eye looking down at a hill that's pointing towards it. Illuminati? Sophie's drawer, it would be rude to sift through them. Sophie's bed, it's always tidy. Almost. Now? Yes, now. Alright, fine. But I won't leave my painting for you, though. Fair enough. What do you want to talk about? Cats. The project, Sophie. The project. We need ideas. We haven't thought of Amy because we were looking for people to meet for advice and guidance. Now that that's done, we need to find ideas. And turning our hobbies into ideas sounds like an excellent idea. How about your start? Reading and playing video games, you said? Let's start with reading. Reading, huh? I don't know. A device that gives the victim paper cuts everywhere till they bleed out? Okay, that's the worst one so far. Oh, I can't imagine that. That's awful, but a bit too complicated. You want a robotic arm that does that? Where should it go? Anywhere with no cat? That sounds complicated. Yeah, but that sounds awful too. Also, what if the paper gets torn? Would we need a mechanism that replaces the paper as well? And finally, there is no art in that. Okay, that's true. What if we draw something on the paper? A knife or something? There you go, art. Ah, no. Fair enough. How about if we force the victim to read something boring? Like Stephen King's Bag of Bones? Oh, you're stepping into forbidden territory there, Harry, for many people. Oh, please, it's had way too much filler. I haven't read that one. I don't know. Just get on with the story already. I got bored after passing 240 pages out of what, 600? I stopped reading and now I use it as a stand for my laptop. Phew. You're going to upset some people if you say that in public. Why would I do that? Yeah, why would you do that? Anyway, it's your turn. Let's start with listening to music. How about a giant speaker? That's not even a project. You can easily buy one of those. I know, but there will also be a platform with straps for the victim. Nah, still too easy. Maybe? What about a speaker that gets embedded into a person's head? The sorrows, the torture, the forcibly play whatever they want from the inside of the victim's head. Ugh. Worst headache ever. Ha, imagine rickrolling someone like that. Oh no. Oh god, no, that's too cruel. Still too easy though, just a smart speaker after all. Good point. Your turn. Video games. Alright then. Ever heard of that obnoxiously difficult NES game where you play as a Silver Surfer? I think I recognize it, yeah. What about it? What if we put the victim inside an electric chair and force them to play this game? Every time they lose, they get shocked. Or a chair with spikes. A chair with some sort of lawnmower at the victim's feet. The options are endless. That's really evil, but I don't think the judges would be really on board with the idea of torturing someone using a video game. What do they even know about video games? No, sorry, I like the idea, but it's not safe to go along with it. That's reasonable. Your turn? Painting, I don't know. Miss Elizabeth's idea of forcing someone to paint using the torn stub of their hands? It's not a bad idea, but the victim may die from blood. Sorry, getting tired? The victim may die from blood loss. We need to think outside the box. Let's try to incorporate your paintings, for example. I'm interested. How so? The portrait with the eye. A device that pokes someone's eyes? Maybe it keeps on getting closer to the eye before stepping back, with the victim almost dying from the uncertainty of whether the next poke is going to reach them or not. I hate that so much. Nah, not gnarly enough, but go on. Not gnarly enough! I think the anticipation could kill me. I could have a heart attack from it. The one with the flower. I don't know. Put flour in a person's ears and let the coming bees sting them? Let's skip over that for now. What about the Mona Lisa? The painting itself is harmless too, so let's make more out of the box. Who drew the Mona Lisa? Leonardo da Vinci. What other famous work of art does he have? Oh, the person, what was it called again? some more portraits like the Mona Lisa, along with lots of different mechanical and anatomical sketches. He was pretty good with those, actually. Look him up. The fetus in the womb, the ornithopter, which is that flying machine of his. Oh yeah, the Vitruvian Man, etc. The Vitruvian Man, what's that? Well, the name is a bit strange, but I'm sure you know the drawing. Instead of a long-haired man with his arm drawn 4 times, twice perpendicularly on his shoulder, and twice a bit angled upwards. Oh, yeah, it's that drawing. The legs are also drawn 4 times, twice straight down and twice at an angle. Yeah, and it forms a circle. Oh, that? I recognize it, it's pretty cool, and That's it! Wait! We found it! We found our idea! Yes, that's it! Dude, are you okay? I am! I need to go! Thank you, Sophie! Love you! Okay then. Okay, we have our idea. So smart. Look at him. Drawing, sketching, writing. He's powerful now. So, is the idea clear now? I now know why you burst out of my room. This is genius! I think so too. Not only it is extremely brutal, but it's also almost completely foolproof. Oh, it handles blood loss, it handles optional lethality, it handles everything. Where were you all this time? Someone had to find us successful graduates to meet, you know? Thank you, guys. So we are indeed going with this idea? Absolutely. Definitely. Totally. Alright then. What is it? I want to know. Let's get to work. Oh. Oh, what's going on? Oh boy. This is it. It's time! Mr. Charles, you have researched, you have planned, you have worked, and you have built. You have built your first real torture device. Let's all hope it's not the last. Only one group of you gets to pass and live. You certainly want to be part of that group, each one of you. However, that is not up for me to decide. This is up to them. Your judges. The head of the engineering subdivision. What are they wearing? Jack Cramer, descendant of the great John Cramer, also known as the Jigsaw Killer? The head of the medicine subdivision. Is he going to be named Mengele? Dr. Henry West, descendant of the great Dr. Herbert West. So this is a prequel to Saw. I guess so! Also known as the Reanimator? The head of the art subdivision, Felipe Goya, descendant of the great Francisco Goya. known for being the masterful hand behind the horrifying black paintings, like Saturn devouring his son. Oh, and which is Sabbath? The painter of the dark side. Well, that's an interesting bunch. Indeed, Mr. Kramer. Looks like this will be amusing. I sense some potential in them. I can see a decent amount of bright-looking students. I'm optimistic. Looks like this might be amusing after all. Time to find out how interesting they are then. Shall we? Oh, we shall. So, first on our list, the reversal. That would be us, sir. Hello there, what's your name? Andrew, sir. Alright, Andrew, lead the way, please. Of course, sir. Good luck, Andrew. Oh, we're going to see all of these projects. Please go ahead and explain your project. Yes, sir, of course. The idea of our project is to completely reverse a person while keeping them alive. Reverse? So that their body acts normally, but their back is turned to us. Oh, well, as normally as their pain-ridden body would allow. Go on. The device is worn like an exoskeleton, with the 4 compartments representing the limbs being fastened to the victim's limbs. Those compartments consist of lots of hinge joints, where each one is placed on a joint on the attached limb. The finger joints, the knees, and the elbows. At the press of a button, the hinge joints snap back, breaking the joints they are connected to. After that, they are locked in a way that allows the normal 180-degree movement, but on the opposite side. Ugh. The victim can no longer move their limbs normally, they can only move them in the opposite direction. Oh, thus turning them into a reversed human. That's everything. Okay, that one's pretty cool actually. This might win. Interesting idea. Completely reversing a person. I like it. But I'm afraid the victim is not reversed enough. What do you mean? Yeah, what? Sorry, what do you mean, sir? Why didn't you turn the hands and the feet? Turning those wouldn't kill the victim, especially if done carefully. I'm afraid we didn't think of that, Dr. West, sir. Why didn't you? Just turning the joints is good, of course, but you left a lot of potential areas that could be used in a much better way. A simple mechanism can be used to turn the wrists and the ankles, reversing those as well, giving you a truly reversed human. You're right, sir. Oh my god, Andrew is gonna die. I know. The idea is still good, though. It could have been executed better, that's all. We understand, sir. Thank you. So, Dr. West, what's next on our list? That would be the Grinder? A bit of a strange name. I'm curious. Me too. Off we go then. What's going to happen to Andrew? Okay, we don't know, I guess. Please state your name. Sarah, Mr. Kramer. Alright, Sarah. Please go ahead and explain your project. Yes, of course. The idea of a project is to determine the victim using a hydraulic press. Oh, that was our first idea? Instead of just putting them below one, we had a better idea. We used 4 hydraulic presses instead of 1. The victim is tied to that chair with their arms and legs being straightened. A miniature hydraulic press is attached to the edge of each limb. One by one, limb by limb, the hydraulic presses move towards the victim, slowly crushing everything in their path, until eventually, in the end, all of the victim's limbs are completely crushed, with the victim slowly bleeding to death. That will be all. That sounds extremely painful. Potentially lots of gore would result out of this as well. I really like it. I like it too. It's mechanically efficient, nothing too complicated. And yet lots of work has been put into it, which is something that I respect. However, where is the art? I was about to ask the same question. Can you tell us more about the art aspect? The idea? Oh yes, certainly. Everyone fears being at the mercy of the hydraulic press. I don't fear that in my daily life, no. But now that there are 4 of those, the victim's fear would be a lot more. Breaking them psychologically before the device breaks them. Literally. It's good, but not good enough, I'm afraid. More work should have been done towards that area. Your device is an excellent pain bringer, but it's not as good when it comes to showing art. Don't worry though, all will be well. Yes, Mr. Goya, I understand. Good. Goodbye, Sarah, you're dead too. What's next, Dr. West? That will be the puppeteer? The puppeteer, you say? What a unique name. I'm optimistic about this one. Shall we then? Wait, hold up, I need to go check how many endings there are to this game. If they say so. No, I don't see it. I'm wondering that because I know there is a spin-off of this game that's only 20 minutes long, so actually I can play this right after. It won't be too long, you know, while we're at it. And it's a following of a bad ending, I think. Where did I read that? No, it's a spin-off from, yeah, I already said that. Where did I read that this was one of the bad endings? Okay, I think I made that up, sorry. But we will play the spin-off. Okay, shall we then? Oh my god. Well, that's huge. Your name, please? Ah, William. Hold up, let me drink. Sorry. I think I'm getting sick. Yeah, so William is the theater kid that we saw earlier. Alright then, William, go ahead. Yes, sir. Our idea is to turn a person into a living, breathing, and aware puppet, in the most literal sense. Oh, I remember that episode of Criminal Minds. The elbows and knees are broken in order to make the person able to move like a puppet. And how is that done, William? Manually, sir. Building something from that would have been another project by itself, which would introduce a disorienting phase between the 2 projects. So we decided to make the breaking of the joints a manual process in order to keep things smooth and linear. That depends on how complicated your project is, but go on. Yes, Mr. Kramer? After the joints are broken, metal hooks are forcibly attached to the hands and the feet. The hooks are connected to those metal ropes, which are in turn connected to that puppet controller at the top. The robotic arm that we've made is strong enough to lift a person. It holds the puppet controller and moves it around in order to make the victim move just like a puppet. And that's how you turn a person into a puppet. Literally. This is an excellent idea. Yeah, actually, yeah. And you can see the art part of it too. Turning a person into a puppet, one that can be controlled that way. Wonderful. It is a great idea indeed, but in terms of pain, it's kind of lacking. Yeah, true. I mean, sure, the hooks are going to be painful as hell. So is pulling at them. So is breaking the joint. But that's it? That's already a lot. Why not choose another puppet controller, for example? Exactly. That way you would have a lot more flexibility. You would be able to do things like, for example, breaking the jaw and moving it freely using the other puppet controller. Or having hooks embedded into the knees and elbows, providing better control. What didn't you think of that? Uh-oh. Goodbye, William. You're dead. Well, it's a prototype after all, Dr. West. It can always be upgraded. William? Yes, Mr. Kramer? Did you, or did you not, plan to do that in the next model? No, sir, we didn't. Then why did you mention it was just a prototype? Because, well, we certainly can do that upgrade. It's a bit too late for that. You better hope the next group overlooked a more pressing issue. And don't you ever try to act smart like that with us again. Understood? Of course, sir. My apologies. What's next, Dr. West? What's the last project? That would be the Vitruvian? Oh, they stole the name. The Vitruvian? What do you mean? I know that name. It's a famous drawing by Leonardo da Vinci. A drawing? And there's a project with the same name? How interesting. Let's go check it out. Okay, time for us. Good luck, Harry. You got this. Make us proud, Harry. Make us proud. It's time. What's your name? Harry, sir. Alright then, Harry. Please go ahead and explain your project. Right away, sir. The idea of our project, the Vitruvian, is to turn a person into a grotesque copy of Leonardo da Vinci's famous drawing, the Vitruvian Man. The victim is placed on a platform that shapes like a person, instead of a regular rectangular platform. The platform has 4 extended parts which are used to hold the limbs, straps included. Then, limb by limb, a moving saw starts cutting from the middle of the corresponding limb. Oh! Starting its strip from the end of the limb, cutting everything in this path except for the straps, which automatically detach when a saw is closing in on them. Oh, I'm having the vision. Ew. Automatically, of course, the saw keeps going until it stops at the base of the limb. Shoulders for the arm saws, pelvis for the leg saws. If you look at the pixel art, you can see where the cuts are. Wow. The saws are automatically heated strongly by the machine in order to provide the cauterization necessary to prevent the victim from bleeding out. Oh, they kept that idea! And to torment them even more. Good thinking, go on. Of course, sir. After the 4 limbs have been precisely cut from the middle, smaller metallic straps climb into the halved limbs, holding them in place. Oh. Automatically, of course. And finally, the limbs platform separates from the middle, placing the half limbs in position equivalent to those of the limbs in Da Vinci's The Vitruvian Man, thus creating your very own Vitruvian Man. Ew. This won't kill the victim too, so you can keep your piece of grotesque art for as long as you want. Ew. If you want to kill him, it's easy. Just press the red kill switch and the hidden saw below the neck will handle everything. And there you have it. An optionally lethal machine that turned the unfortunate victim into a grotesque rendition of Da Vinci's famous drawing, The Vitruvian Man. That's horrific. That will be all. This is a genius idea. Turning a human into such an important piece of art. It's magnificent. I agree, this is a really smart idea, and it was implemented correctly. I am particularly impressed by how you thought of little details, like the straps. Having to replace those would be annoying. But having them retract when a saw approaches, that's an excellent idea. Yeah. But why do you choose saws? Uh-oh. Why don't you make the machine forcibly clamp on the limbs and rip them apart? We thought of that but decided not to go with it, because that way there would be no solution for the blood loss problem. Oh, great thinking. That was the answer I was waiting for. Oh, thank you, Mr. Kramer. As grotesque as tearing the limbs apart would look, they would indeed ruin the idea of the Vitruvian. You want to end up with a clean-looking rendition of the Vitruvian, after all? Tormenting the victim is the priority, so making the saw strongly heated ensures that, and it also prevents blood loss. And giving us the option to finish off the victim, that's a great option. What that I would have scolded you for not including if it wasn't present? Marvelous, just marvelous. Thank you so much, Dr. West. We really appreciate it. Oh my god, we win! That will be all, students. Please stand by while we reach our decision. Oh. The results are out. How do we rate the projects, you ask? Well, why don't you tell them, Mr. Kramer? The project's results are divided into two, art and pain. 5 points for each, 10 points in total, yeah, we knew. The project with the largest number of points passes. So, to start off, the reversal? 4 points for art, 3 points for pain. That's pretty good, that's the same as Marcus. 7 points in total. You missed the hands and feet, which was a major mistake, I'm afraid. The victim wouldn't be reversed enough. And while painful, it wasn't painful enough. The wrists and the ankles are not in no danger after all. The next project, the grinder. 5 points for pain. And 1 point for art. It's simply non-existent. Fear of hydraulics? Anything can be fear if it's used in a malicious manner. No one is afraid of a hydraulic press just because it's a hydraulic press. Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry, but there was no playing around it. I wanted to be nice and give it at least 2 points for art, but it's just not possible. This is a school of art and pain. Art and pain? You've almost completely disregarded the art portion. There wasn't much that could be done for. Next result? The puppeteer. 4 points for art, and 2 for pain. What? How? Silence! Are you insane? Who are you to question our judgment? Maybe you should have made a better machine, don't you think? Maybe if using it didn't require so much manual work, it would have been regarded in a better light. Why didn't you automate the process of breaking the joints and applying the hooks? Why should a user do that? All you give is an idea. There's almost no work done except for the robotic arm, which is as generic as robotic arms come. Don't you dare question us again like that, understood? Yes, sir. Your implementation is too simple, leaving lots of potential areas that could have been used with another puppet controller. Jeez. Why did you disregard the jaws? Why did you disregard the knees and the elbows? Why can't you control those? No, sorry, but no. The art forms are actually generous if you think about it, but we decided to have some mercy. Mr. Goya, would you like to tell the result of the Vitruvian? We're gonna have a 10. I would love to. The Vitruvian, 5 points for art. And 5 points for pain. Oh, we're amazing. Silence! The idea of the project is as artistic as a torture device can be. It's just excellent. Perfect even. It was implemented ingeniously. Every scenario, every case has been thought of. Blood loss problem? Checked. I'm impressed. And that's something that rarely ever happens. To create a device that can provide such an insane amount of pain to a person without killing them? Few people have accomplished something like this. This is an immaculate machine, a powerful representation of art and pain. One that has successfully balanced between the two, while maximizing both aspects at the same time. If the score was out of 6 or even 10, it would have still received it. The winning project is the Vitruvian. Harry and his group, please come forward. You've done it. You've created the perfect torture machine. You've won. And as for the rest, you failed. You haven't passed the project, so you won't pass the school. Jeez. 10 years for nothing. And well, I'm afraid we can't just expel you. This is a secret school after all. Ah! Okay. They're not teachers that were hired by the government. But the parents are on board. The parents are accepting of it, but they keep the secret for some reason. Okay. Or maybe they never told their parents. I don't know. I mean, maybe it's a government secret. True. You have a point there. It could be. Yeah, the secret school, has been a secret for thousands of years. And we tend to keep it that way. And what better way to test the Vitruvian than now? Guard! Oh, you know what to do. Oh my god, those poor kids. Well, 28-year-old kids. The screams lasted for hours upon hours. The guards were professional. They quickly took hold of all the failed students. And then one by one, the 16 students, 16, were killed on the Vitruvian. The kill switch was useful after all. I bet. It was horrific. I'm not supposed to tell you this, but it's just too important to hide. I don't know if by the time your graduation project comes, I would still be the head of the art subdivision. Oh! Kiri's working there now. Shit. And even if I am, I wouldn't be able to protect you. Your survival would depend entirely on you. So, are you sure you're up for it, James? Are you sure you want to join this school? Is that his son, maybe? Are you sure you have what it takes to pass this deadly task? Yes? Oh god. Father, yeah. His son. Ugh. Oh, that was so good. Wow. I really loved it. It felt like watching a movie. I think sometimes it was a bit long with the cafeteria meetings and meeting people. But yeah, once the big thing started, wow, it was amazing. Oh yeah, it is a real guy, David Zemanski. Sorry, I'm an uncultured swine, but I knew Madame Tussaud. Password, ouch. Okay. So, now we have the password for the bonus file. Let me open it. Password, ouch. And what's in there? Bonus, bust. Okay, that's the Lemonade artwork. And we have the torture devices drawings too. Okay, I can show you that. Image. Okay, 1 second, I'm gonna show you. Bonus. Torture method concepts. I'm not mad. So this is the ball. This one is the cast. Oh, we have text with that. Oh, interesting. We haven't seen that one in game. Why I'm not mad. I'm muddy. Molten leaves. Like the hard bars. Man. Okay. What's next? The grinder. Yeah, pretty simple. The puppeteer. Awful. The twister, man, that one was cool. Horrific, but wow. As a horror thing, amazing. And then the Vitruvian, the one and only. Ugh. Alright, that's it, and now we play. Wait, I didn't download it. 1 second. The Puppeteer Lamentation. It's very short, just 20 minutes. But it's just a little spin-off, so might as well play it now. Okay, 1 second. Okay. Here we are. So again, this is just a spin-off, but might as well play it now. I think it's gonna be centered on William. The theater kid. Yeah, this game is a spin-off of Engineering Marvels from Hell. We highly recommend playing the original first for the best experience, which we just did. No more Harry Potter. Maybe we'll see him. I don't know. But it's gonna be focused on the theater kid. Yeah. It's what is that again? 14th of June. Today marks the 5th anniversary of the day of the graduation project submission. Which he survived? Good times. Like each year, several high-profile members of our very nice society are going to be here today for my annual special play. Including the judges, as well as Mark, Eve, and Amber. I wonder how those three are doing. Anyway, I should make sure everything is in order. Edwin should be here in 2 hours. Okay, hold up, I'm gonna have to read actually what's going on here, because this doesn't make sense so far. Okay, it has been 5 years since the graduation project submission day, and every year on this date, you, William, invite your friend and other esteemed community members to your theater to witness another fantastically grotesque rendition of a classic Shakespearean play. But is all as it seems? Okay, let's see. Wouldn't hurt to make some checks of my own. Starting with a check on the power system in the left backstage hallway. Another routine check. I still have 6 hours left, so time is not that much of an issue, but I should still get going. In the back, he said, a bench. Now is not the time to relax. Plastic. Jesus, that place is big. The door to the men's dressing room. I'm way past the actor stage. The door to the women's dressing room, I'm supposed to go there? Good. Stay in your place. The back door? Now's not the time to leave. And besides, why would I leave from here? Oh no. The door to the green room? The cast has already spent a lot of time socializing here. I'm sure they already know each other well. Alright, what do we have here? The door to my office. There is no time to relax here. The door to the publicity office. I don't suppose I need to arrange advertisements or to make play. The power system. I need to check the power system. Where is it? Custom stuff. Okay. Some costumes used in various plays. Anything else? Guess not. Oh, whoa. I don't need to go any further. I don't know where you're supposed to go, William. Help me out here. Ah! Is it supposed to be here? That wasn't this row? Was it? Okay, works well. Curtains, check. The next thing I need to check is the lighting system. The first door on the second floor. I didn't enter from here. What? Oh, this is so messy. Office, the other office. Wasn't it here? Yes, it was here. Okay. Excellent. Lighting system check. Now that the checks are done, I should check on the cast in the next room and see how their rehearsal is progressing. Looks like the checks weren't done after all. Okay. Next room, he said. Yes. Should I go in? Yeah. Hello everyone! How is rehearsal progressing? Smoothly, I hope. It's going well, Mr. William. Well, as well as having 2 roles to play allows. 2? I have 3 roles to play? Oh my god. Only one of them is an important character, Kent. The other 2 roles are a servant and a guard. It's not that big of a deal. Wait, if he's playing Kent, then he's also going to play Caius, right? That's 4 roles! Kent is Caius in disguise. When they made Batman Begins, for example, did they cast Christian Bale as Bruce Wayne and another actor as Batman? See? It's not that big of a deal. But still, Mr. William, why don't we have more actors? Wouldn't it make the play better? Because then we would be able to rehearse and focus on our roles more, you know? Yep. I was looking for the best of the best. I was looking for those who were unheard of, but had the potential to deliver astonishing performances. I am giving you the first real spotlight of your lives. You should be grateful for this chance. Should I replace you? Do you really want to miss this chance? Do you know how much I can help progress you with acting careers with just my connections? No, you don't. So stop being ungrateful and focus on your rehearsals. Understood? Ah, he's an asshole. Yes, Mr. William, we apologize. I didn't hear you, Amanda. I apologize, Mr. William, it won't happen again. Good, I know it won't happen again. Speaking of rehearsals, Mr. William, can I ask a question? Go ahead. Why are we recording our rehearsals? Aren't we rehearsing in order to practice and memorize our lines? That's a good question, actually. Remember those connections I talked about? They will want proof of your talents. Wouldn't the recording of the play be enough? No, actually. The people I know are professionals. Just that record won't be enough. They want to hear your takes. They want to hear how they improve and evolve. Only then would they be able to truly judge your skills and decide whether to give you more chances or not. Got it? Okay, so I think this is an alternate universe where William won. And this is 5 years later, so yeah, the puppeteer won. And all of those kids here? Yeah, they're going to be puppets. Yes, Mr. William. How much longer until you're done? We have 5.5 hours left until the play. Not long, I'd say 2 hours at most. Good, make sure the recordings are polished. Those might be even more important than the video recordings. Understood, sir. Good, anything else? Oh my god, and he took, unknown people? Because they wouldn't be missed? Oh my god. Ugh. No, sir, we're good. We won't let you down. Oh, I know you won't. I know you won't. Thank you, Draco. I'm dying here. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Holloway Theatre. Welcome to our special, unique, one-of-a-kind annual play. A rendition of Shakespeare's King Lear in a way that has never been done before. To those who have been here before, I suppose you know who I am. To those who haven't, allow me to introduce myself. I am William Holloway, the owner of this theatre, and the head of the art department at the British branch of the School of Art and Play. Wait, so those people know about the School of Art and Play? Wait, okay. I see those people. They were the judges at the school. Oh my god. Okay, so this is a secret theater. So with that said, it's a great pleasure meeting you all. Please get yourself in. The play starts in an hour. So, how's life been? It's certainly more comfortable, William, now that I no longer hold such a stressful position. Okay, so now he's working there instead of Mr. Goya. But in the ending of the original game, it's Harry's position. Harry took Mr. Goya's place. Alright. How's life been for you? How was your first year as the head of the art department? It is quite an interesting job, Mr. Goya. A difficult one, of course. Lots of things to manage, lots of scheduling, lots of meetings. And that's ignoring the paperwork, of course. But the pay is excellent, so there's that. Plus it really suits me. Humble as always, William. Humble as always. Hey, totally. How was your first time being a graduation project judge? It was a new experience, but it was an exhilarating one. It was the first time I feel that powerful. I'm a part of the group that can easily end the lives of at least 10 people. Brutally. Calm down, William. You're a judge, so you can help choose the best project, not to satisfy your thirst for blood. I mean, if you want to do that, then just create another great project like the puppeteer. But when you're a judge, then you need to be fair. Well, Dr. West, he has been fair as far as we've seen. The armature was the best project, as he knew it before us. The what now? Isn't that the internal support structure inside of sculpture? It is. The armature is a contraption that the victim gets strapped to when many need or injecting them with a specific substance called PMMAX. PMMA as in polymethyl methacrylate bone cement? Precisely. Yeah, I definitely know what that is. The group that made the armature created an improved version of PMMA, one that doesn't polymerize as quickly as traditional PMMA, and isn't lethal to use. Bone. And isn't lethal to use in large quantities. They call it exquisite PMMA, PMMAX for short. Their device basically turns the victim into a living statue, but from inside out. Wow, this is an excellent idea, maybe one of the best that I've ever heard. I know, right? It was indeed an extraordinary project. Be prepared to see more of those then, William. Be prepared to be surprised and disappointed. I'll keep that in mind. Well, I suppose we should head inside now. Bye, Abra. Thank you for being here. And good night. Yes, we should. Good luck, William. Thank you, Mr. Kramer. Thank you all for coming. You got a promotion? I did. I am now the main anatomy teacher, with 3 others working under me. How do you know that, though? I'm the head of the art department, not the medicine department. Fair enough. So how's this new position? Do you like it more than your previous one? Like it? I love it! I get to dissect more bodies. For, research purposes. And not because you enjoy it, sure. Maybe, probably, a little bit. And the pay is 60% more too. Well, so it's a great position for that as well. And your favorite part of it is? The dissecting, yep. I knew it. Not surprising. So how's Tara, you guys? She's 2 years old now, right? Aww. 2 years and a month, so yeah, you're almost there. Oh, please, I can barely remember your birthdays. Oh, when's mine then? August 20th. That took a while, didn't it, Mark? Yes, that took a while. Looks like we shouldn't invite him to Tara's birthday, right, Eve? Looks like it. Let's hope he remembers your birthday a bit faster next time. That's still 11 months away, so you're most likely going to forget this whole interaction anyway. Even if it wasn't a single month, they would still forget. consider yourself invited to Terra's birthday. That's kind of true. Lucky you. Lucky me indeed. I should head inside. I have some final preparations to do. Sure thing, good luck. Thanks. See you guys after the play. See you. Bye. Okay. So, is everybody here? All seated well? All ready to witness greatness? All ready to have your minds blown? And now, the moment that you've been waiting for, I present to you King Lear. Oh boy. That's right. To those witnessing this for the first time, the cast is all puppeteers. See those speakers on their mouth? The cast is in no condition to talk, much less perform. I had them record the whole lines perfectly, under the pretense that this is to help them connect with established members in the theatrical community. Such stupidity, such naivete. Your gullibility ripped away your right to live. They can't reply to me, even if they wanted to. And now, let's get this show started. Jesus Christ. I told you you won't let me down. We have divided our kingdom in 3. Now tell me, my daughters, which of you shall we say doth love us most? Sir, I love you more than word can wield the matter. Dearer than eyesight, space, and liberty, a love that makes breath poor and speech unable. To thee and thine, this third of our kingdom. Regan, speak. I am made of that same metal as my sister. Only she comes too short. I profess that I am alone, happy in your love. To thee and thine, hereditary ever, remain this emperor third of our fair kingdom. I have no idea what they're talking about. Now, our joy, our last and least, Cordelia, strive to be interest. What can you say to draw a third more opulent than your sisters? Speak. Nothing, my lord. Nothing? Nothing. Nothing will come of nothing. Speak again. You have begot me, bred me, loved me. I return those duties back as our right fit. Obey you, love you, and must honor you. Why have my sisters husbands if they say they love you all? Ugh. Is this some incest play? I never heard of that one. Obviously I didn't study Shakespeare at school. I shall never marry like my sister. I would rather marry you, father. To love my father all. So young and so untender? So young, my lord, and true. Let it be so. The truth, then, be thy door. I'm sorry, I don't know. Here I disclaim all my paternal care, and hold thee henceforth as a stranger to my heart. Oh, that's bad, right? Good, my liege. Silence, Kent. Do not stand between the dragon and his wrath. What's going on? Oh, my dear father, restoration hang. Thy medicine on my lips, and let this kiss. Cordelia! What's wrong with you? That's your dad. Repair those violent harms that my 2 sisters have in thy reverence made. Where have I been? Where am I, fair daylight? I am mightily abused. I should e'en eaten? Die with pity. To see another death. I know not what to say. I will not swear these are my hands. Let's see. I feel this pinprick. Would I were assured of my condition? Oh, look upon me, sir, and hold your hands in benediction o'er me. No cause, no cause. You do me wrong to take me out of the grave. Thou art a soul in bliss, but I am bound upon a wheel of fire that mine own tears do scald like molten lead. Sir, do you know me? You're a spirit, I know. When did you die? Still, far wide. Pray do not mock me. I am a very foolish, fond old man, 80 and upward, not an hour more, nor less, and to deal plainly, I fear I am not in my perfect mind. Thank you all. Yes, keep applauding for me. I want to hear you cheer. I want to hear you clap. I want to hear you scream my name. I deserve this. Deal. I deserve all of this. Somebody's very full of himself, huh? This is perfect, just like how I envisioned it. This is how it should be. This has always been how it should be. Do you see me now, Harry? Wait, that's where your thoughts go? Harry? Do they're in love or something? I won. This has never been your place to take. Put that dead, I'm not sure. It sounds like it's an alternate reality where William won, unless it's a dream sequence. I think we're going to have our answer soon. You never had the potential to accomplish half of what I've accomplished. It sounds to me that whoever doesn't win ends up dead. Yeah, and this is 5 years later, 5 years after the graduation took place. And in the original game, Harry won, so William died. So I think this could be an alternate reality. Or a dream sequence, as I said. You and your little cronies have lost. And me? I won! Do you hear that? I won! Oh, yeah, it was a dream sequence as he was dying on the Vitruvian. Oh my god. Well, you did not win, William. That sound. The kill switch. It brought me back to my reality. This is the real me. A failure. Hindered by his arrogance. Tortured by it. Killed by it. I was too hasty. I let my haughtiness get the better of me. I let it control me. I carelessly went through the project and doomed us all. Amber, Mark, Eve, you didn't deserve any of this. This unimaginable pain, this agony. I am sorry, you guys. I am so sorry. You put your trust in me, and I failed you. I tortured you. I killed you. Oh man. Jack, I'm sorry. I won't be able to be the older brother that you need. Oh no. The older brother that you deserve. I won't be able to be at your birthdays. I won't be able to be there during your first day at school. Please don't follow in my footsteps. Please don't make the same mistake that I did. Please don't step foot in here. You may never make it out. Mom, Dad, I failed you. I failed everyone. Please forgive me. Don't let Jack come here, even if you have to force him. I don't want him to end up like me, a broken failure like me. Take care of my little brother. Give him the best life that he could have. Tell him good things about me. Please, don't forget me. Don't let him forget me. Mom, Dad, I love you. Oh. Jeez. Another harsh ending. Okay, oof. The fluffer loves character's pain. Maybe. Maybe a little. Well, that was a lot, but we reached our 3-hour stream. I didn't think we would. But yeah, I'm slow, so I took an hour more than what the game was supposed to be. It was supposed to be an hour and 30 minutes long. I took 3 hours. Okay then, that's gonna be it for tonight. Was very, very, very good. I loved it. I'm telling you, this will awaken something in my... No, are you crazy? I'm not like that. Or maybe I will be. Maybe something will change in the future streams. Maybe I will change. It already was awakened. No, I'm just a bear. She plays only this kind of game for the most part. Yeah, you're right. I do love RPG Maker horror games. It's a whole genre. It's amazing. And what I love is how creative people can be. And this game, well, that was extremely creative, that's for sure. Man, and that very ending of the spin-off, wow, that added even more. Yeah, that was a lot. Alright, I'm gonna go because I'm really hungry. I'm not going to have pizza, unfortunately. But maybe one day I'll have pizza. Okay then, I'm gonna say goodbye to you all, and thank you for being here. Order me some pizza. I wish, Boldo, I would get some for me too. Okay, thank you for being here guys, I appreciate it. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye bye.